come out and practice the right way today, considering what happened to you in the scrimmage on Saturday?
We're trying to let our team know, like, we're trying to have our team have confidence in our receivers. And each day we're trying to improve on things that we didn't do good in the last practice. And today we made a lot more plays.
What do you focus on improving down the stretch here for the rest of spring?
Effort and being tough and going to grab every ball I can.
Coach Azani said that the wide receivers is the hardest working position in this offense that Coach Jones likes to run. What is so difficult about it for you? What makes it so hard?
We sprint every play. We're not just running just to be running. We're out there trying to get a body on the body each play. And we're trying to be the toughest on the field also.
Do you feel like you have even further to go, like maybe over summer workouts, just from a conditioning standpoint to really master this offense?
We got a lot to improve on. We just got to make sure we're getting better and not just staying at the same spot.
I guess it's just how wide open things are at the position just because of all the guys that have left. I mean, what's the balance between raised expectations on you guys to jump right in versus the opportunity that you have for playing time?
Did you guys know that again?
Like what's the balance between the opportunity that's there for playing time versus kind of those raised expectations?
I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. Like we're trying to fill in those shoes that everybody said we have to fill in, but at the same time, everybody's trying to make plays and be the starter also.
And like, do you feel like every day is a kind of like
a day to prove
showing
yourself.
off your competition? Just
Every
like
day is a
daily?
day to prove yourself.
In the second team portion of practice on this end, like you caught a touchdown. Talk a little bit about that play.
I just worked on. Once again, I rolled something on my wrist. Today I was working on being a playmaker, and I got a couple opportunities I had a couple I missed, but I was just working on being consistent. But I got better today.
Familiar were you with kind of Tennessee's tradition as being wide receiver? How much was that brought up during the recruiting process, or how familiar were you with it before?
It's brought up every day, and it's in my mind every day. I just trying to let everybody know that the wide receiver you is still here. Ain't nothing going.
Was it something you knew about even before you got here, or was it
Yeah.
just
Always been fed in on it.
Coach Jones mentioned the drop passes in the scrimmage Saturday and stuff like that. Just overall, as a group, how do you feel like the receivers played in Saturday's scrimmage?
We didn't do our best. I mean, we could do much better. We didn't have our best day. That's it.
Individually, though, I mean, you made some plays. You had that catch across the middle on the fourth down. I mean, did you feel like you kind of took some steps forward Saturday?
Individually, I did good, but it's gonna take a whole unit.
So how distracting is it when you hear some of those sounds y'all were hearing in the red zone drills, the crying baby, the sirens, all that stuff? What was your reaction when you heard it?
First thing I thought about, this how it's gonna be in the game. We're not gonna be able to hear each other, so we got to be able to communicate and look to the sideline for our plays.
Does it help in that regard? Kind of help prepare you for Saturdays? Or?
Definitely.
No, Butch said that he didn't tell anyone it was coming. It was just kind of spontaneous. It just started. What was your initial reaction? Was it confusion? Or did you kind of get what was happening immediately?
It wasn't really a shock. He tried to surprise us with everything. So right away, I just started looking to the sideline, and I knew he was trying to make us focus on communicating today.
So did you think maybe there could be you didn't think that maybe there really is a baby crying out there when you first?
No.
Did you hear anybody laughing when that started? I mean,
Oh no, I was out on the field, so I'm trying to make sure I get the plays and make sure I'm doing the right thing when we're paying attention to all that other stuff.
Jason, you guys were down a couple, 3 guys today, and you guys already do a lot of running anyway. Was it even more running and more physically demanding today, kind of having to do more reps at receiver?
It just took people stepping up, like our walk-ons. They had to fill in spots to people that were out due to injuries. I mean, I feel like they did all right. A couple of mistakes we all made, but.
You said that you were familiar with Tennessee's reputation being wide receiver. Were there any receivers from Tennessee you kind of grew up admiring, or that you had followed, or anything like that? Any in particular?
It wasn't really I like paid attention to. I didn't really start watching college football until about 7th, 8th grade. Like when I really started getting into it. But like once I started getting into the recruiting process, I looked into it.
You know, was it something that coaches were telling you about as well, just the fact that this
Yeah,
is a
of
place
course. Like we had a room last year in the team room, like with all the receivers, like on our walls, like different kind.